Before we get started, I want to talk about ChatGPT and how we use this amazing tool. But before we do, there's a few things I want to get out of the way. The first one, we're not sponsored by ChatGPT. The second, I know there's mixed feelings about technology and the whole thing that comes with AI. We're not experts, but the way we look at technology is just a tool to get from point A to point B. The faster we get to point B, the better. Now back to the project. This is the logo that we have, and this is how we could use this tool. If you look at it, it's not the best angle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and click on the image and just copy image. And then I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. Something else that you must know, this is not the free version. Since we use it a lot to create websites and all kinds of different things, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the image that I've already copied. And what I need to do, I'm gonna type in the commands. Basically what I wanna do, I want ChatGPT to fix the angle. So I'm gonna go ahead and type it in. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is basically what I wrote. Fix this logo. I want a straight angle, high resolution, and I want this to be friendly to use with a vinyl, or to be used with a vinyl cutter. Let's go ahead and send the command and see what we get. This is gonna take a few minutes. Something that you have to know though is you have to know how to send the commands. Like I told it exactly what to do, but it may ask me the size for the resolution and all that. I actually forgot to mention that I needed it to be a PDF file. And once you look at that, now the angle is perfect. What I can do, I can just download it, or I could even just copy it. I'm gonna go ahead and click it, and then I'm gonna bring it to our software, and I'm gonna show you it is a lot easier to vector it once you have it in a higher resolution. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it, paste. Basically, all I cared for was the little house, like the letters. I could type them in myself. I don't really have to worry too much about it because, in fact, I'd rather use our own font, the one that comes with the software or is in between the software. And I'm gonna go ahead and fix it real fast. I'm going to group them all and just get rid of everything else except the name of the business and the little house. I mean, there's still a few things that I could probably fix, but let me give it some color. And let's go back to the original colors. And they were supposed to be blue, light blue, and then white. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna add a background. This will represent the window of the vehicle, and then bring it to the back. And then let's go check and see. That is supposed to be the light blue, and then everything else supposed to be white color. And this one too, same with the letters. See, let's just compare it. I'm gonna bring the original image. And look at that. Now, I mean, I could still use probably this image, but it's not perfect. I mean, I don't really like the angle of it. Sometimes you can use images that are like really, really low resolution. And this tool, not software, but ChatGPT will fix them for you. In fact, let's go back to other commands that we sent. Like I asked for a design. Can you make me a logo of a house with building tools integrated, something easy to vectorize? And this is another example. I just wanted to get the vehicle. I wanted to get rid of the bubbles and stuff. And this is the command that I sent to it. Make this logo to be used with a vinyl cutter, solid colors, 5000 by 5000 PNG without bubbles. And once you look at that, this is what it made me. This is very easy to vector it. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it to the software and show you how easy that will be to vector. I mean, we still gotta do a few things to it to fix it, but let's do it real fast and show you how amazing this can be once you look at that. The one on the left is the vector image. See, if we get up close, you will see I'm gonna go back to enhance, and you can definitely see the difference. The left is the vector and the right is the PNG file. So I think it is great to be able to use different tools to make your life a lot easier, especially as you get busier and busier. This is a perfect example on how you can use this technology. Now let's get started with the project. This is the actual mock-up that I sent to the customer. I just gotta change the numbers before start cutting the vinyl. This is gonna be a fast project. We gotta get going because they're gonna wait for us outside. I've already placed the registration marks just to give you an idea. We're gonna use those, and then they will also work as alignments. We're gonna use them to measure like the sides and the bottom. I will show you once we get to it how we're gonna do it. We're gonna use the small roll of vinyl. The height measures around 11.5. The width is a little bit over 54 inches long, so we gotta make sure to align it. And you already know how we do it. Not just gonna pull a good amount to the front and use the little alignments the machine has on the sides. See how much the vinyl moves once it sends it to the back. We'll see if he gets it on the very first one. Nope, see, it's moving. It means it's not aligned. We gotta do it again. This is the second try. It may seem like you're wasting time, but honestly, it's the best thing that you can do, especially if you're just getting started, and he got it right. And this is the, yeah, it was a little bit over 11.5, so that should be enough. These are the settings. Cut force is gonna be 14, acceleration 1, speed 31. And this is the other color that we're gonna use, and it's gonna be the same vinyl. By the way, we're using the Oracle 651 and the vinyl cutter, the Graphtec C6060, and the transfer is going to be, I believe, the R-Tape AT75.1, or we might use the Conform series. We'll see. Now this is the other color, the blue, and I'm gonna send it using the same settings. We're not gonna save that small section. It's going straight to the trash. We already have enough extra pieces of vinyl. And Luis is trying to find the best way to weed this out. And I think that's the best one, the best way to do it. So it's basically two different sections, but the decal is gonna be applied in just one. That should make it a lot easier when applying it. Just be careful with the wheat boxes, Luis. I mean, not the wheat boxes, but the alignments, okay?
Yeah.
They should be on the top. This is one of the registration marks. All right, we're finished with the white section. Now it's time to apply the transfer. And the whole thing, like the height measures like not even 12 inches. So we may use the small roll of transfer, which is gonna be the same that I mentioned earlier. That was kind of exposed, but we managed to save it. We had enough material there, so we're good. Since Nacho's the lightest one, he's gonna do the dirty work. He's gonna clean the window. He's gonna use the Rapid Tack solution. And we have the microfiber towels, kind of dirty, but they're gonna get the job done no matter what. By the way, if you are liking this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Remember that if you want to get any of the materials or equipment, you can get them through our website. That is www.rdidecals.com. We appreciate your support. This is what we did. We used the alignments here. I measured it from here, and I did the same thing on the other side. And it has to be exactly the same position as the other side. As you can see, what Nacho did, he divided the decal in half, and this is gonna be a lot easier than handling the whole thing. And now we're gonna focus on this side. We're gonna do a dry application. All right, so I'm gonna let him handle that. They should be able to get it done. It's not that big of a decal. I mean, just a little uncomfortable being in that position. So he's gonna divide it there just to avoid tension. Now they're gonna finish with that small section. So far so good. Now the next thing is to expose the, or actually get rid of the transfer so we can apply the next layer of vinyl. Hopefully we don't get ran over. So far so good. If we have a few bubbles, we can get rid of them using the widder, no problem. Now this is all we gotta do, just apply this and use those alignments right there. It's time to remove the transfer and we are finished with this project. Now Luis is gonna remove the registration marks, very easy to do. Oops. We did the whole thing dry. I only see 1 or 2 bubbles, no big deal. If you would like to support our channel, remember that we have memberships available. All you have to do is just go to the join button to see all the options available. As always, thank you for your support. Remember that if you like this video, of course, give us a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. And this is the end result.